Well, it's here. This is the new BAZ hybrid heavy duty knife jig handle. It fits onto the standard KJ45 metal parts. You can use the same screws. Everything bolts in and out. So no need to destroy the handle like I did on this one, right? The first prototype. This has all been replaced and is now ready to just bolt in straight away, which is much easier and much better. It unscrews very easily with just one tool. So you'll need to unscrew that. Take out your old one, put the new one in. Don't forget, it's easy to lose the screws. Sorry, not the screws, the springs. So be careful there. Those little springs in there, if they fly away, you're in trouble. So be careful there. Just unscrew it, screw it in. There's really no instructions necessary. The only thing I would recommend is that you place this side in first. I'm going to do a disassemble, reassemble for you. But yeah, looks beautiful. BAZ brand on both sides. Let's have a closer look. It's got nice texture there. It's a multi-piece thing, so we've had to sort of figure out over many prototypes how to get it all sort of working. Heavy duty shaft, very thick, nice thumb cup there, perfectly suited to the old style of gripping. I'll show you. So it goes straight down there and it's easy to use. It brings the old style comfort in with the new style self-centering design. It's perfect. It's what they should have done in the first place, but that's cool. I don't mind making this little enhancement for them. So if you want to buy one, grab one in the link below, go off to the store, check it out, and let me know how you go. Send me clips. I want to see them in use. It's worked out fantastically and I think you're going to like it. So let me show you how to assemble and disassemble it. Okay, so first thing you do is take off this knob, put that down, unscrew, take this screw out here as well. Now, next thing is be careful with these springs. Take them out carefully. Try not to stretch them or break them. A little bit fiddly. Next, undo both screws. And take this side out first. So you just push down and it just dislodges. Pull that out and pull that one out. And there you have it. So this is the raw piece. Well made, very proud of my maker. He did a lot of extra work. For example, little details like getting that bump was very difficult to get it right. And we kept working and working until we got it right. We adjusted this so that it was as heavy duty and thick in here so that it doesn't bend as you're adjusting a knife. It bends a little bit, but not as much as the old one. Everything is beautifully finished. I mean, this is 3D printing, so it's not going to be as smooth, for example, as this one here, which is injection molded. Injection molding costs tens of thousands of dollars for tooling, but you get a nice smooth finish. But you know, this still works. I've been using mine for a while now, and you know, it works very well. So let's reassemble it, and remember, you do this side first, not this side. This side it's a little bit thin here, so you've got to be careful. So you want to put this side in first and then that side in second. So let's do that. So we'll put this side in first. Just slip it over there, like that. Pop that screw in. And the reason it's so tight is because this essentially acts as a spring. So, you know, it's been a balance between rigidity and fragility, but should be all right. I'll pop a guarantee on as well, so if you have any dramas, let me know. And then you put this piece on. So aim to get this hole on. Once you've got that hole on, it goes straight in there. Pop this screw in. Just like that. Not too tight, but tight enough until it stops turning. Then you put these in, and I suggest that you squash them a little bit. Squash them a little bit, and then put them, the small end, onto the shaft first, and then the base will just fit into that little recess there. So let's do it again. We squash them a little bit, push them over that shaft, and then it falls into that base. Lovely. Then simple matter of putting this big number 1 screw in, and then the number 2 screw from your original jig, and we're ready to go. Beautiful. Perfect. This is the way it should have been, but that's cool. Now let's try it out. May as well grab a global knife, pop it in as normal. Do your number 1 screw first. Well, first make sure this is let out as much as possible. Do your number 1 screw, number 1 first, and then clamp it in with this one. And you can clamp it as tight as possible. Listen for the squeak. And you're good to go. It's not going anywhere. All right, so it's got a little bit of give, see here, but that's fine. So we'll loosen that up, straighten the knife. In fact, I might put it in a little bit deeper. Nice. Pop that up. Measure your angle. And you're good to go using the old behind method. So this is the way that I learned how to use it. You may be used to the front one, in which case you can use it the way you want. But if you miss the old method of the old KJ40, the old SVM 45, this one here, if you miss this, see he's got his thumb behind. That's the way I was trained how to do it. So let me just show you what an old one looks like. This is the old one, and this is the new one. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. See, in fact, it is a little bit wider circumference, so that gives you more landing on the rest, so you don't rock so easily. Now, I don't have a new KJ handle, but here's a picture of it, and you can see that the top thumb method may not suit everyone. It doesn't suit me, so that's why I designed this one. So crank the old girl up. That's how you use it. Turn it over the other side. Beautiful. Good, strong, sturdy design. You're going to love it. So head on over to isharpen.shop. The address is at the bottom of the screen, but the first link in the description will also take you straight to the product where you can grab it, and I'll get it in the mail to you, express if you choose, or standard if you don't mind waiting. Save a bit of money. So let me know what you think. Comments below, And thank you to all of you for encouraging me to keep going with this. As you know, we went through a couple of prototypes, but we got there in the end. You can see them up there. And we got it perfectly, fitting perfectly, lovely, and we're good to go. The 3D printing leaves a few text. It's a bit textured, but that works beautifully because we have as it sits in here, it rides on these little bumps. I'll show you. That texture there is beautiful, and that radius there matches the radius of that bar, so you're going to get perfect friction, so that as you push along here, it is exactly the correct amount of friction and slipperiness. So it does, and it's also the wide sombrero style hat, facilitates keeping the knife parallel at all times, right? As opposed to, you know, you're not supposed to rotate, and you don't want to do that. And so you can see that that definitely keeps you squared up against the rest. I'm very excited. I'm very excited, and I hope that you guys support the product because it's a good invention. Thank you very much for watching, and look forward to reading your comments. Bye-bye. Happy days.